Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome on and all to our Eden Afterbirth streak, and I'm a little bit scared because this technically would be our 13th win if we succeed the run, and well, you know what people say about 13? Yeah, you know what they say about yeah, I know. 13 was like, oh my god, and then 14 was like, no she didn't, and then 12 was like, but she did, and then 10 was like, oh god, what did you just say? And then 9 was like, oh, you don't go there. I saw 8 before any of y'all, and then 15 was like, no, I saw 13 hanging out with 8 the other night, and they seem very close. Multiplication, if you know what I mean. Either way, I'm scared because it's probably going to be a difficult run. I mean, Latchkey and Mum's pad, not really good. Honestly, you know, there's better starting items for your average Eden run. There really is. Now, a few of you may be thinking, doesn't mod follow-up normally happen on today, which is Friday? And the answer is yes, but only if the mod, you know, gets a follow-up. I was on the edge with Afterbirth, because although it was hilarious, I definitely do think it's something that is funny once and, you know, you maybe don't need again. But, you know, I would have done it for you guys, so I did a poll, and 90% nearly of people didn't want a follow-up on Afterbirth, so yeah, we are Eden streaking. So I am sorry if that does disappoint you, I really am. I try my best to keep everyone happy, and it is always difficult. I really wish I could keep all you guys happy, because obviously it means the world to me that you watch my videos and you're a part of this community, because it lets me do what I do, and it really makes me happy. So I am genuinely sorry if that disappoints you, but I gotta try my best, you know. I gotta try my best. Now, I do want to say in that mod of the week, I should have done a floor where I was basically just silent so you could hear the sounds. That is something I definitely did mess up on, so I do apologize about that. But either way, we've got to focus on our Eden fun. And we got the D4, which is exciting. Now, I could reroll away the latchkey. Why not? And we get X. Interesting. Kinda sucks that we're going to get rid of X as well. Really does. Because, I mean, obviously we're going to reroll again. I'm not going to not use the potential amazingness of a first floor D4. Like, that is really quite good. In fact, I would say that a first floor D4 is probably a run-winning item because monkeys yell, caw-caw! 7 Worcestershire cabs, queens. Alright, so if you're a monkey, okay, and you are in Worcestershire, and you order a cab with a queen in, you have to go, caw-caw! That is the rule of the jungle, or the urban jungle, I should more accurately say. Either way, X by itself isn't honestly that fantastic. It does basically give us spectral tears, and obviously makes it a lot easier to hit things. But, you know, it's not like it's incredible. It just looks really cool, because you've basically got blade tears, and that is really awesome. But it's not like we got something like, I don't know, Polyphemus as our one item reroll. I'm like, oh no, because I'd probably keep that. Actually, would you, if you got Polyphemus as your one reroll in the situation that I am in now, would you keep it and just hope the rest of the run is good enough, or would you give it up and continue D4ing? I could really do with some bombs. There's a lot of things I want to get at in this run, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be allowed to. This is going to be quite the irritating fight. I will tell you that much. This is going to be very annoying. It's going to take us a long while to kill. Oh, we've not even killed the first spider yet. Never mind the boss. This is going to be tragically terrible, especially when we get to the point that he's summoning multiple of them in his purple beam of death. I actually think there's a chance we could die here just from sheer attrition, because, like, how are we supposed to keep up with the amount of damage that we're going to need to do eventually? Like, what, I can get 5 hits-ish before the head becomes a spider, which is just absurd. Like, how am I supposed to stop this? He's just going to keep doing it, and there's nothing I can do. Oh no, Ragman, why would you do this? Why would you be here? No, why are you already beaming? You're not even nearly dead, Ragman. You're not even nearly dead. Why are you beaming? Why do you do this to me? Why? Is he gonna wait till they're dead before he does the next beam? Or should I kill the spiders? I don't actually know at this point. I mean, at least that one's dead. We can handle one of them being alive, because they're not inherently that dangerous, the spiders. They're just irritating, you know? They're an extra thing I've got to watch for in the room. This is so bad. Alright, I can do it. I mean, I've not actually taken damage yet. I say yet, you know, because it's probably gonna happen, but actually, no, we might be about to do it. Yeah! Okay, I'm a little bit happy with that. That could have been so much worse with our non-existent damage. It really, really could. Watch me get a really good boss drop. It would have to be Magic Mushroom for me to not accept it. And while Jesus Juice is okay, it's certainly not incredible level, so we're fine. Assuming I'm not missing anything, which I don't think I am, let's move on. I mean, a couple bombs would have got me some chests. They would have got me a spirit heart, some consumables, but alas, alack, I was just not allowed them. Damn you, alack! Why do you do this to me? Why? Why? Now, the question I do have, though, is when do I use the D4? Do I wait until I've got some more items before committing to it? Do I accept that Pupilla and Jesus Juice is actually kind of fine for now and clear the 4 as much as I can? Because obviously the more items I have when I D4, the more likely we're going to get something worth keeping, but at the same time, I don't want to accidentally get 2 incredible items in the place of Jesus Juice and Pupilla, but then, you know, it's not enough to carry the run, so I have to re-roll again, so I'm going to have to quite think tactically about this one, but that's fine. I mean, how many of you guys think I was going to get to 13 when it came to the Eden streak? That's what I'd like to know. How many of you guys are actually like, yeah, we're doing pretty well. All right, Rage. You surprised me, I admit. I'm kind of on board with this, because I'd love to know how many of you are on edge when you watch the Eden streaks in case this happens to be the one where we're brought down. And it still definitely could be on this run. I think it would probably be unlikely based on us having the D4, but it still could definitely happen. Well, that sucks, because obviously a spacebar item does nothing for us. I mean, at this point, I'd prefer to have the D100, but, you know, beggars cannot be choosers. They literally can't. Unless you're an Isaac, actually, in which case beggars are specifically choosers because they only accept one type of item. I mean, seriously. I mean, in fact, one of them went, oh, you know, I'm a beggar, so I really should accept anything, but actually I'm only going to accept your literal life force as sustenance. So if you want to give me that, that's cool. Otherwise, yeah, I don't want anything to do with you. Oh, okay, I see how it is. That's great. That is absolutely wonderful. It would be cool if you could just define which items you didn't want to re-roll, but then that would make the D4 way too strong, like broken strong, in fact. So, yeah, I understand why that's not a thing. Alright, that is fine. Then we just got another swarm of these to deal with. In fact, we'll kill these as well, so they're not going to get in my way. And then this should be good. We just need to slowly walk away, blading them down. This would be absolutely terrifying in real life. Like, there's something just primally awful about the idea of a massive swarm of giant insects hurtling itself towards you, isn't there? Like, it would be, you would be, like, you'd at least make that level of scream. Like, don't lie to me now. Alright, Little Horn should be okay, because mostly Little Horn tends to kill himself, which is always very appreciated. And when he puts his balls in the fire, it's often very nice as well. Side note, don't ever actually put your balls in a fire. It's not gonna be good for you. I will say that with a certainty. Yes, blow yourself up. Oh, he nearly did there. Go back and do it. No, go back and blow yourself up, Little Horn. Is it really that hard? I mean, we've lost the fires, which suck. And double bombs there. One there. God, that was very, very close, like, and actually really, really scary, but that's fine. We can deal, and boom! There it is. Ooh, Mr. Dolly is not bad. Mr. Dolly is not bad at all. So I'm actually going to do it, see what we end up with. Ugh, ew, that is just, that is not great. That is not great, but at least we get some tears for the next floor, I guess, but oh, god damn, Mr. Dolly, just, at least Mr. Dolly's fine, but stem cells and Aries over Pupilla and frickin' Jesus Juice. Thanks, world. thanks. At least now we're technically in a position where we're going to re-roll as soon as we get the charge, so we don't have to think too tactically about it this time, but goddamn, I bet our damage is back to being absolutely pathetic. Indeed, it is. So that really, really sucks. Okay, we should be able to get through that one, and there we go. Although that took really too damn long. Oh no, this room is going to be awful. Oh, they summon them faster than I can kill them, which really is very specifically bad. Although they seem to actually be chilling. Maybe they've run out of worms. Maybe the worm factories have stopped producing, which is really sad, you know. That's a lot of worms that now don't have jobs. Then again, I don't know why it's worms that are producing worms. That's like saying, oh, you know, I work in a human factory. I'm in charge of attaching the arms to the body. Oh, it's a really, you know, it's a very rewarding job. I mean, it is really nice because I'm always offered a hand if I need it. And very rarely do people point the finger at me if things go wrong. In fact, honestly, you could be saying that I really nail my work. There's nails on the end of hands, on the end of arms. Oh, good times, good times. I should never be allowed to work in a place like that. I would drive everyone I know mental constantly. Then again, I pretty much do that anyway. It's more a curse than anything, but still. Yay, Mum's eyeshadow. Well, we'll get that one because it's an extra item to reroll, so why the hell not? I mean, it is a little bit weird to me to be on the 3rd floor and literally only have 4 items. I mean, is that rare or is that normal? I kind of want to say it's rare, but at the same time, I have a sneaking suspicion it probably is normal, right? Because you get item room, you get boss drop, and then maybe some devil deal items from the 2nd floor. That can kind of happen, but there wasn't anything I really wanted to give up health for, so it didn't happen, Captain! It didn't happen! I'm afraid, Captain, that I've not found my dice, which would actually be really bad for a pirate because they like playing dice games. But then again, the D4 in real life would be awesome fun, wouldn't it? Let's not apply it to Isaac items. Let's say you actually have a D4 and every time you press it, what you're wearing completely changes. So say you're in normal jeans and a t-shirt and you use the D4 and then suddenly you're in a clown outfit. But the catch is you can't ever change out of it manually. You have to use the D4 again, and it takes 6 days to charge, 1 bar for 6 days. So every time you use it, there is a chance that you just are stuck in something absurd for ages. I guess you'd have to have a slight out clause, just because if you did get, like, what, an astronaut suit, being in that for 6 days would be really awkward. So let's say if you're at home, you can change out of it, but if you're outside, you have to be in the outfit that you rolled into. That's kind of a nice way of balancing it, I think. So, I mean, how many of you would like to use that? Once you use it the first time, you're committed to whatever outfit you got unless you re-roll again. I mean, do you just accept that when you eventually re-roll and get a fairly normal kind of fine outfit, do you just keep it? Or do you keep re-rolling in hopes that you get something ridiculous, like a full set of the most stylish designer clothes you could ever imagine, or basically whatever your ideal outfit is, you know, and then you're kind of good. Alright, boom! Oh, snap! Holy shit, yes! I got soy milk and Tech X! I think we may have just reached the point where this is fine to keep, because this is actually a really good synergy. Holy hell. I mean, Key Bomb isn't great, but this is gonna be awesome. I guess, technically speaking, it still does, like, no damage, right? It's just the fact that I can spam Tech X's at people that it's very good, but the question is it good enough? I actually don't know. I mean, initially the hype is there because it's just awesome to spam this amount of technology, but is it actually worth it? I'm starting to think maybe not. What do I do? What do I do? Do I keep this, guys? Do I keep Soy Milk and Tech X? I mean, we do have Mr. Mega Bombs, which is obviously lovely, but at the same time, you know, it's not incredible. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, it's not taking that long to kill things. It's definitely taking a while, and my poor finger is going to be so tired at the end of this run. But I guess we'll have to see what the boss/devil deal drop is. That's the only way to quantify this. Like, if we get brimstone or something, God forbid if we get brimstone, but if we do, that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Or like if we get magic mushroom, you know, just something that gives it a little bit of pizzazz, just to really hammer it home and make it worth using. We may as well go in the shop here, because we have the money to do so. Ooh, chaos. Do we take chaos? I think we take chaos. You know what? We've got a D4. We may as well go the whole hog and get a chaos rune. Why the fuck not? Like, honestly, why the hell not? But no, we may as well use that. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're D4ing, so we're going to get, like, practically anything now, which I think is really, really cool. But at the same time, this could go so horribly wrong, especially if I re-roll again. I mean, I'm going to fight a boss, and then I can actually get a feel for just how much damage this seems to be doing, and then we'll make a decision on if we're keeping it. I mean, it definitely is an awesome synergy to, you know, just kind of have, but I can't win a run on looking good. As much as I would love to win a run on just looking good, you know, I just don't have that power, okay? I just don't have that power. Alright, well, at least I can kill flies before they get to me. I got that going for me. I mean, yeah, that's not bad, is it? But then again, this is a very squishy boss, so I can't really use this as a good example of how much damage. In fact, no, I can. The fact it's taking me this long to kill this boss is definitely an issue. This run is awesome, though. Like, we have so much... Oh, potential. I do love potential. Like some liquid steel before it's forged into a blade. Do I D4 again? Fuck it! Hey, we got soy milk. That's interesting. We have a fair amount of damage. Bob's brain. That's okay. We'll grab the synth oil then, and that puts our damage quite nicely. Yeah, I do think we should reroll. The primary reason for it, of course, is that even with being able to spam Tech X that fast, it just simply doesn't do enough damage to be worth it. Like, we'll be doing more DPS now with these slow but more damaging tiers than we were going to do with Tech X. Now, granted, obviously Tech X has the advantage of hitting damn near everything, but at the same time, I think we can do better. Yes, it's a risk. Yes, it might be greedy, but I think we can genuinely do better. If you can just die, that would be fantastic. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's impossible to tell if it was the right decision or not, because obviously I don't know because I've not played out the run. I'd have to do multiple simulations to know the truth. The truth! Oh, I'd very much like to be able to get to there, but alas, alack, I can't do it. I can't do it. Alright, careful self. I don't want to end up using my black heart on such an easy room such as this, with only little wormy ridges doing here. They do look very squishy to these worms. Like, they've got definite squishy sections to their body that I really want to squidge, you know? Do you guys ever get that? Do you ever see something soft and go, I just need to squidge it so hard? Because I think that's something that happens. I think that is human nature. The need to squish soft things. I'm actually okay with that being a room that gets black-hearted, because that would have been very irritating otherwise. So one more room to clear before we can reroll again, which we definitely are going to do. As cool as this is, we can definitely do better. Hey! That's not bad. We've got technology, Leo, Dr. Fetus. Our damage is kind of low again, so maybe it's not amazing, but it also shouldn't be horrible. We've got the mum transformation for some reason. Oh yeah, because we got mum's mum's contact, so that's fine. But at the same time, do I like this enough to keep it? I mean, the only good thing we got here is Dr. Fetus, so that's not exactly amazing. I guess, again, it comes down to, oh, we got a battery. God damn. I mean, that potentially is great because we get to re-roll a second time, but is it great? Do we want to re-roll? Oh, there's so many questions. I just don't know the answers. I just don't know the answers anymore. I just don't know the answers. You've got all the answers, but no human touch. Alright, boss. And it's the stain. Okay. That should be absolutely fine. Especially with the speed that we've got on our bombs. That's actually killing him quite effectively. And we do have stun bombs, which is kind of nice to be able to say. I will admit. Oh, damn it. I just completely assumed he would do his tears thing. Because he hardly ever does non-tears whenever I face him. That kind of sucks. And, of course, we don't get ourselves a lovely, lovely item. Or devil deal, in fact. So, boom. Okay, then. Lusty Blood, money equals power, 2020 Eve's Mascara nails. I think this might be the one that we keep. You know, I'm just saying this might be the keeper. This seems pretty good. Double firing, ridiculous powerful nails with the potential to get mad damage up from Lusty Blood and, of course, Infestation too. In fact, every item that I just re-rolled into is fantastic. Hell, even frickin' Magneto is pretty damn useful, so I genuinely think that we just very much lucked out here, so I'm happy with this. I think we keep this one. I don't think we push it. Granted, of course, because of Eve's Mascara, it's going to be hard to hit things for a while, but obviously I am very much hoping for a nice tears up from somewhere like, oh, Curse of the Tower. That's not really what I was hoping for there. No, I'm not going anywhere near that room. I think we can safely say we don't need that. Look at our face! We look so surprised to be in this state, and I don't blame Eden here. I really don't. He has been through the ringer with these dice. He really is. I mean, he's had to have his entire being forcibly changed every 6 rooms or so. Like, imagine the clothes example, but it's not your clothes that change when you use the real-life D4. You get your entire genetic makeup diddled with, and you don't want to get your makeup diddled with, okay? Your body does not deserve a diddlying. Isn't that right, Ned? Either way, that would suck so much. Like, you use the D6 and you grow an extra arm. Although, to be fair, I think it would be awesome to grow an extra arm. Like, come on now. I refuse to believe any of you that would tell me, oh, if I had the potential to voluntarily have, like, 4 arms instead of 2, I don't think I'd take it. Because, come on now, you would take it. That is so many arms. Think of how effectively you could play games. You'd have access to so many key bindings. Which I realize is probably a really terrible reason to want this. And obviously, because of our damage being so high, our spiders are absolutely ridiculously strong, which is a big advantage to this synergy. So I am kind of really hyped here. And then the small rock, obviously lovely, should do an explosion there. Yeah, we've got to keep this. There is very little chance that we somehow get a better setup than this from the D4. So I'm happy. Hopefully we find a better spacebar item to replace it. That would be really good. Ooh, careful. That was a nice little double kill, if I do say so myself. We'll grab that key across the way. Have a look in here today, and nothing there that would make me play. I like that. I do. I mean, it would be cool if somebody was cursed to forever talk in poetry, just because they'd sound really badass. Like, you would be impressed if somebody could speak naturally to you in a way that you understood, but they were also technically always speaking in rhymes. Like, that would sound really nice. I guess like a real-life Dr. Zeus, but, you know, not in a book. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I think it would be fun, because try and do it. Like, have a conversation with someone and try and end every sentence that rhymes with the previous one. I mean, you'll see that it will be kind of fun, but you may, in the long run, end up running out of words and feeling dumb. That was alright, you know, but that's only 4 sentences. You know, you don't really convey that much of your conversation. Like, how was school today? Oh, you know, it was alright. We went out on the playground. I had a play. I learnt the definition of hay. I mean, who gets taught the definition of hay? Is there actually a point where you get taught what hay is? I feel like some things you just kind of pick up. I don't think anyone sits you down one day and goes, all right, son, today I'm going to teach you what hay is. Like, nobody does that. I mean, maybe someone did that for you. I don't know. Like, think about that. That's actually kind of cool. At what point in your life do you learn what random things like that are? Fate is nice. An extra nail is obviously really good every now and then, so that's fine. But, yeah, because, I mean, obviously you get torched. Yes, you get torched when you're younger. Holy hell. Okay, maybe you guys didn't get torched, but my parents, I mean, they were so cruel. They made me leap through fire all the time. Just the worst. But, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, it is terrible. But yeah, obviously you get taught the obvious stuff that you come into contact with a lot and that you ask about and you get curious about. You know, that makes sense. But, I mean, when do you ever think to ask, so what are those, like, straw-looking things over there? You know, that's not like a thing, is it? Oh, yeah, look at that damage, especially with the spiders backing me up. This is really, really good. And we get the tears and shot speed up, which is exactly what we want here, on top of a little bit of mitre. Not bad. And yeah, I'm gonna kill the angel because why the hell not? I do think if you're powerful enough, Mega Satan is just the way to go on an Eden streak. So that is looking good. On we go. And obviously because we have... Oh no, we rolled away Chaos, didn't we? We did roll away Chaos, so that is fine. So Fate is actually an item you can get in item rooms. I guess that makes sense. Why wouldn't it be? But it never really occurred to me before. So I guess, yeah, perhaps rolling away Chaos was actually very good for us. Like, I can kind of see that working out, because a lot of the time, Chaos is just negative, though it does kind of get you guppy. But we don't need massive fly generation, because we already have lots of spiders, so even that is inherently a very big loss for us. I mean, if we could just get to some piercing tears, that would be amazing, but getting the screw there has very much changed this around from a very powerful but potentially terrible build into a just straight up, this is fantastic. If we can just find, I would say, literally just one more tears up, then we will be doing wonderful. Like, ironically, Mr. Dolly would be perfect for us, but obviously we can't ever get that again. No, we can't. I love Magneto. Like, it seems such a poor item. Oh, you know, consumables get attracted to you, so you're lazy, and granted, that would be great in real life, just being able to summon objects to you, but it really does help, especially in rooms like this, because there are a lot of rooms that just have random consumables chilling in the center. I mean, if you could choose to have one extra body part of your choice, what would it be? I feel like a lot of you are thinking something that, you know, we probably shouldn't talk about, but, you know, think about it. Would you actually want that? Because I feel like you wouldn't. Good pills is probably fine. Range up, that is nice. One makes you small, that is nice. I mean, we're on Dank Depths too, so this is the last shop, so we may as well buy everything. And the tower! Somehow I don't think we need that, you know? Somehow I just think we can get away without it. Although this has been a very weird run. Like, imagine trying to follow this run in seed form. Like, how the hell would you even remember everything I've done? Do the D4 this many times, remember to buy Chaos, but then lose Chaos as you do all of this very specific instruction. I mean, I guess it would be possible, right? Obviously it would, but at the same... Oh, God. That was very scary, but we managed it. And we have floating abyss spiders! Like, not flying spiders, which are scary enough by themselves, but no, spiders that have just learnt how to literally float. Oh god, that would be horrible. Item room! Hey, the wafer's awesome. Like, honestly, I'm doing enough damage, and the wafer just gives me so much resistance for not taking any more damage that I can't say no to it, right? Like, I've got to accept the wafer here. That is fine. So, yeah, honestly, I'm happy to fight Mother. Yeah, look at that. That is so much damage. God damn. Do we get a devil deal? We don't get a devil deal. So sad. So sad. Or an angel one, in fact. But that's fine. Let us move on. And we should really pick up some speed now as we slaughter our way through these rooms. Wow. I mean, if we run out of spiders, we are going to struggle, but honestly not that much, because we're still doing a lot of damage with these nails. In fact, one nail pretty much one-shot that, so that is good. I mean, do I need to bomb to get in that chest? I don't think I do, just because I have a lot of good stuff going on here. Though at the same time, do I want the left hand? Would that be good for me? I'm not entirely sure, because we could try and go for the Gupster, but there's still plenty of good from Gold Chest, Cricket's Head, and Fate that I'm kind of cool to just accept this. We'll see what we got in here. We don't want the dice that's going to randomly do funky stuff that we just don't need to be funky, you know? Like, right now, I just don't think that we need to be that funky. And I'm allowed to decide how funky I need to be at any given moment, okay? I have funky privilege! That's just awesome. Check out my funky privilege. That's how you funky, right? I'm pretty sure you just go repeatedly, and then you're funky. I totally know what I'm doing. I'm not socially awkward. You're socially awkward. You're crazy. And then I just have like a panic attack and shut down. I can see forever. Yes, I can. That would be a cool pill to have in real life if we harken back. That's a good expression. Harken back. Now, I don't know what harkening even is, but it just sounds really impressive to say, oh, you know, if I harken back to when this happened, yes, it's imposing, isn't it? Like, attention, harken back to the days of yesteryear. Yesteryear is another one. You know, it sounds nice and meaty, like, this guy knows his words. I mean, who else says yesteryear and harken? I need to know him. Like, come on, that's not bad. Either way, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I can see forever as a real life pill. I guess it would just give you x-ray vision, but it only gives you x-ray vision on specific rooms in Isaac, so what would count as secret rooms in real life? I guess anywhere that doesn't have a door in the sense that you would know a door as. That makes sense. I don't want to end up spending too much money, because obviously we do have money equals power here, so we want to get maximum usefulness out of that. It does suck that things that die to your spiders don't create more spiders. Granted, that would be ridiculous, because then you'd have a never-ending army of spiders, but you know, what's wrong with having a never-ending army of spiders? That would be so much fun! Okay, and boom, looking good. My greatest fear right now on this run is accidentally pressing spacebar. Like, genuinely, that is my thing that I am just so terrified of here. I hate mistiming it. I hate you, Skolek, so much. Just waggle your tail at me. Is it really that hard? God damn. God damn. Oh no, we're still going for it. Lovely. That's your head. Don't even care about that. Any second now, I'll be allowed to do proper damage to you. Don't you worry about it. Any second now. Hey, there we go. Goodbye. Thank you and good night. Lil Steve, not great, and still no angel or devil room. I will be shocked if we don't get one on the next floor. Like, surely at this point it makes sense that we would, right? Right? I'm not going crazy, right? Alright, this is fun. Just gotta slaughter through all of them. Looking pretty good. And easy. I wish Lusty Blood did continue throughout all the floors, but then that would just make it strictly better than Bloody Lust. But then again, there are a lot of items in the game that are just strictly better versions of other items, right? Like, I guess Serpent's Kiss is just a better virus because it applies to your tears instead of you. Though I guess in certain situations like Unicorn Stump, the virus becomes better because you can apply it while you ram yourself into people. So, actually, is there any items that are just a strictly better version of another? I guess you could compare something like Small Rock to the Pentagram, because the Pentagram is just a higher damage up. At least I think that it is. I think it wasn't in Rebirth, but I think it got nerfed in Afterbirth, if I recall correctly. We do want the Liberty Cap, because if we get the tears up from Liberty Cap, we're going to be hitting like an absolute truck, so that is good. Stop teasing me with the batteries, please. Stop teasing me. Okay, I don't need to be teased. Careful. I am very happy that they don't grab you. Otherwise, I would get sent back so often, and it would suck so much. Our range is terrible. Like, I'm so happy we found the screw. It made such a massive... Look at the amount of Spirit Hearts! It made such a massive difference to this run. I'm going to go over here and see what we end up with, just because I have the health to handle it. Puberty! Yay! I probably actually do want my card back, don't I? So, whoop! And I managed it. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I managed it. We're okay. Nobody panic. Nobody's dead. I mean, we're only losing half a heart anyway per spike, so it's not even really that bad now, is it? Alright, slaughter through them. That is fine. And Curse of the Tower is so much easier to stomach when you've got the wafer. Like, if you're going to have to eat a load of bombs, at least stick a wafer in the bomb, and it will be a lot nicer. What is it with wafers? Why do wafers make ice cream so much better? Like, ice cream in a cone, that's great. What about sticking a random little pastry thingy in it makes it so much of a better experience? Surely that should add practically nothing, right? Because you're inherently not even doing very much, but no, it distinctly makes it a much more enjoyable treat. But why? What are the sciences of it? Pop up, you bastard. Come on, worm! Come on, you worm! Come on! He's so nervous. He's just shy in his little shell, and then I killed him. Let that be a lesson to you guys. If you're feeling shy, it's probably because you're about to die. I probably shouldn't say that, actually, should I? Oh, well, what's the worst that could happen? No, I shouldn't say that either. Touch wood, you know, touch wood. Not that I have any hardwood near me. Why did I say hardwood? Because it was better than softwood. Oh my god, stop, self. I meant hardwood as in real, like, oak, instead of the fake wood that is a part of a lot of furniture. But that just made it sound really bad. Devil deal high. Empty vessel, which we don't care about, because obviously we don't have anywhere near the amount of red hearts to get rid of it, so we'll keep that, but we will buy Book of B, just because it's a better spacebar item, and it removes me accidentally going, whoops, I D4'd! Ah, shit! But we didn't actually get Mega Satan, so we're gonna have to kill Blue Baby the old-fashioned way, i.e. going up to him and killing him. Which means fighting through the chest, so potentially that does kind of suck. I should probably use Mr. Mega Bomb. Oh no, I don't have Mr. Mega Bombs anymore, do I? I keep forgetting, you know, the D4. Hello? Hey! I still don't think that's actually worth it. Though I guess why the hell not? We'll use that, get some even more powerful nails. I mean, it doesn't really improve me in any way. Like, it's a non-existent item in my opinion. Like, how often are you in a situation that with the addition of Little Gertie you would have survived instead of dying? I feel like the answer is 99.999% of the time never. So it's not like I really care too much about it. But then again, I can't say no to being offered a free item. Like, who can? That's just rude. Alright, we want this. Actually, do we want this? I mean, yay, half a heart. Woo! Oh, wafer. Oh, wafer. It'd be nice to have a rock-destroying item. But then again, it only really saves me a little bit of time. It doesn't matter too much. I'd love a Joker or something along that nature, but no, we get Chariot. Still rather have the extra health then, I think. Yep, you stamp on me all you want. Daddy Longlegs, you try your best to stamp on me. I cannot believe I've not moved and didn't get stamped on. You bet if I was on half a heart, I would have been stamped on 92 times in that fight. Absolutely. That is just so typical. Ooh, the moon, the moon, the moon. I'm going to keep the moon because it will probably help me out on the chest. Like, I imagine I will get to the boss a lot quicker if I moon and then go from there, because, you know, I might get a secret room that's practically next to him, so that seems like a sound decision to let that happen. And explosions all around. It's a good job I've got the wafer, but then again, I wouldn't be playing so obviously recklessly if I didn't have it, so I guess you can't really compare in that sense. Oh no, the explosions are real, although annoyingly if things die to my explosions, they don't generate spiders for me, which is a big downside to letting Curse of the Tower do things, but, you know, it also doesn't matter too much. We're slaughtering fools left and right, and I just love slaughtering fools left and right, but not diagonal fools, okay? They're just trying their best to get along with life, and you can't just straight up get them, okay? Alright, Loki, you are gone, and Blue Baby! Hey, Blue Baby, how you doing? It is ridiculous to me that out of 13 Eden runs, we've only had 2, maybe 3, that I feel like I've had a genuine chance to lose, so that's really quite interesting. Obviously, I'm happy. The more of these, the better. The longer the Eden streak, the more impressive that it is, but at the same time, I will fully accept that I have got very lucky when it comes to the items I've got so far. I'm just dreading the time where I get given literally nothing good all run and have to actually play well. I know, right? Like, I don't even remember to press Book of Belial because I'm a jackass. Oh, God. I mean, technically, I got a few Book of Belial hits in, right? Right? Let's just go to the chest. What do we think we're going to get? I'm excited. Oh, fucking magic mushroom. And ipecac. Huh. Magic mushroom. That's obviously great. Big fan. That's great. And I guess we will take it, just because that's a lot of damage up. And it means our Fate Head pretty much always fires, turning it into triple shot. So let's go to our secret room, see where that ends up. Alright, we'll go over here then and see if there's a way out. There is. Hello. And that's a lot of damage. That is what I would call a lot of damage. Holy hell, like our spiders especially are going to be hitting so hard. Like, you can feel the earth shaking when those ipecacs connect. That is wonderful. Can I one-shot? Oh, he's already dead. The spider one-shot Loki. That is about right, isn't it? So if I actually get to the blue baby fight with enough spiders, I'm just going to instantly kill him, which is really amusing to know. Even the dude that's resistant to explosives just got absolutely wrecked. Okay, yeah, we practically nearly one-shot a Monstro, so we know we're doing good damage. And I've not even put Book of Belial on yet, which is ridiculous. And a load of money there. Annoyingly then, it looks like our moon did nothing for us. That's kind of unfortunate. Not that it really needed to. Like, there's nothing that can stand against us here, but it's always nice to know. We got that going. Hell, even the poison from this ipecac is going to be hitting like an absolute truck. Careful. Not that I'm in any chance of dying. I'd have to take damage, like, what, maybe 30 times or something absurd to fall over here, so that is fine. And goodbye. I really just want to get to the blue baby fight and watch my army of death instantly kill him without me even having to fire a tear. It's just going to be amazing. Now, annoyingly, that is a lot of little things to take the spiders, but fortunately I managed to cleave them down before my spiders could engage, so that works out really well. Though my spiders will probably kill individually their spiders, so that sucks. So many spiders. And cage. Alright, so do we think my spiders are enough? I mean, I'll be shocked if they're not. Alright, have fun, lads. Have fun. I could have killed him like 5 times over. Yay! Oh god, I'm so excited that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. 13 wins is ours, and we'll do some more. Oh, goodbye. I just rhyme more with more. I'm an idiot.